Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 9 of my Black Army campaign here in Hearts of Iron for the New Order. So I'm wondering what the comments were like on the last video. People discussing this, or maybe nobody's watching. I don't know. So let's go ahead and flip it. What's it going to be for the LGBTQ? We've got anarchism winning. So I do not like what he says, but I will defend his right to say it. So LGBTQ normalization will now take longer. Libertarian socialism gets a little bit stronger. Although they're pretty deep in the hole right now. Okay. Time to enshrine the material rights. Let's see here. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. We want to, what do we want to do here? Or, yeah, sorry, we don't have the General Assembly anymore. Oh, we have some, yeah, I forget about the regional development things. I've completely forgot, but not completely, but, let's see. Oh, yes. State resources, that's good. Get some oil, because we're going to need some more of it later, because if we look over here, oh, Komi beat Vyatka? Yeah, it looks like Komi's winning this one. And the Divine Mandate just beat Kamchatka, so I think they're going to win because they're going to attack Magadan before they're done with Irkutsk. Anyway, in terms of resources, oh, actually, we have a fair amount of oil already, but getting more doesn't hurt. We actually just really didn't need to do that, did we? And I'm dumb. Hold on here. We need to change a couple of these. Hold on. Plan off. Pakistan just became independent. Yeah, thin, long Pakistan. Very, very not cool. It's just, especially with this part right here. But hold on. Okay, we're gonna establish that. Okay, so we've got that done. To be pro or reactive? A lot of zeros on this figure here. I'm not going to bore you with ideological implications. Your anti-poverty, or shall I say anti-Galenskov proposal here. I'm already deferring a sizable portion of our budget to keeping your boy stocked up with the most up-to-date guns money could buy. We need to actively redistribute wealth. Cut the shit. I balance the books. You shoot the reactionaries. Think about whose families this will save. Think about what they will think if the news breaks that Mikhail Kilchikhanov shot down this agency, all the while accruing a non-so-small fortune. Okay. So it looks like either way our poverty rate's going to get better. And we could switch, but to each according to his needs. We could replace public health care with universal health care, go no unemployment subsidies to trinket unemployment subsidies, which has like various changes. Let's flip for it, obviously. Despotism. So because we were going with despotism, we're getting the state involved in people's lives. We're going to go a high income weighted tax instead of flat taxes. We're going to have trinket unemployment subsidies instead of no unemployment subsidies. And we're going to have universal health care, which is, I think, the highest level of health care you could have. Let me check that. It's under social laws. Alright, there's free universal care. So, wow, that is going to do wonders for the poverty rate, because those are permanent changes. What's going on? I thought that despotic Black Army was supposed to be cursed as fuck. That's what I had heard in the past. I guess if you're a libertarian, it is. I'm not, of course, giving my personal opinions on it, but when I hear cursed as fuck, and I'm thinking of, Russia and the New Order, I'm thinking of mass murder. I'm thinking of, the Tabaritskis of the world. Not, no, the heckin' government is taking my heckin' taxes and giving the people the doggone healthcare arenos. No! Let's see here. Yeah, so they're attacking Magadan. Magadan's probably not going to have very many people on this border. I think the Divine Mandate's going to pick this one up. The Pacific Light. Now the question is, will LBJ get involved? Hey, LBJ. What's he doing? Presidential Task Force. 14 different of them. Fighting inequity. I don't know what LBJ could do about the American despair. I haven't played him. It's a big hole to dig yourself out of. Alright, the last Congress of Kansk. With the rapid growth of new lands for the Free Territory, it's become clear that a more central location is needed in order for the communes to properly coordinate. Therefore, we shall hold one final Congress in Kansk to solve any remaining internal issues before moving to Novosibirsk. Yeah, just imagine people crying in the comments. Just, no! That commune didn't ask for you to put telephone poles in there! You're raping the landscape! Well, I probably shouldn't have used rape as a joke, considering that earlier event, in the context of a joke, considering that earlier event we had to deal with. Then again, there was some comedian, I don't remember who it was, this was years ago, maybe 20 years ago or something, but, maybe not 20 years ago, it's going to be like 15 years ago, but I just remember I used to watch a lot of comedy specials, and there was a guy, this comedian, he was talking about, I think that we use the word rape a little bit too casually. Like, rape's pretty serious. I'm just saying, I don't think that any woman has ever, or, you know, it could happen to men too, but any woman has ever been, like, in the police station and, like, ma'am, can you please tell us what happened? It's like, well, have you ever played Halo Online? It feels like that. Oh, this is what happens when I don't live stream. I'm just pre-recording, and then I'm on episode 9 and 10, and I'm wondering if anybody's even still watching. And so I start saying weird stuff. Okay. Do svidaniya. Ooh, what's this? Yuri walked briskly past the proud gate of Kansk and towards the General Assembly for what would be his last time. He shivered in the Siberian frost, his multiple layers of clothing doing little to protect him from the cold. Despite the elements, or maybe because of them, Yuri frozen in his Because of them, Yuri stood frozen in his tracks. He breathed in the cool air of the city he built, that he loved, the city where it all began. He sauntered to the gate, so many engravings on it from so many expeditions. It began to sit in with him. This was real. Him, Yuri Galenskov, was forging a new Russia hand in hand with his communal brothers. Again, like, the grammar just needs to be cleaned up a little bit in this. It felt so final. There was no going back now. He had led too many armies. Too many had died. He must charge ahead at full speed now. And action now would spell the death of the anarchist movement. Yuri pushed off from the gate and continued his walk to the General Assembly. Throwing open the doors, Yuri saw the usual suspects. Stepanov at his desk writing something. Valentev gesturing to a map decorated with cities labeled friendly and opposed. And Misharenko attempting to cross out all the ones labeled friendly. And hundreds of other people chatting about the assembly hall. Yuri smiled to himself. They were a ragtag bunch. He found that fitting for the torchbearers of anarchism. It ought to be a movement of many people from all backgrounds. Yuri shook hands with Valentev and nodded in respect to Misharenko before taking a seat on the bench. Ladies and gentlemen, as the last of us trickle in on this chilly Siberian morning, I would like to say a few words before we begin. What we have done here is what the nightmare of Tsars and fascists alike are made of. We have stood up together. Through our loyalty to each other, we have freed our people of the tyranny of the state. But much more is to come. We have a lot before us, and I can tell you it won't be simple or enjoyable all the time. It will be hard. All good things in life are fought for, not handed to us. We have fought for freedom here, but I cannot sleep at night, companions, knowing there is still so much work left to do. Yuri watched as the doors to the assembly closed. I believe we are all here. If you'd take your seats, we could begin. Our work will never be over. Alright, I guess let's just go left to right. Rectify the rural-urban split. Let me just see if there's anything else here I want to use. Don't care about the construction. That could kind of be good. That could be good. Agriculture. How's that army professionalism going? Yeah, we could go faster. We could be definitely going faster. So, hire some foreign instructors, and let's get the better anti-tank equipment being built. 2,107 to over 2,000 days to get all the anti-tank equipment that I need right now. Holy crap. Well, I think this calls for us to maybe work a little bit over here in the industry area of the tree. There we go. Okay. Let's send these out early. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, who do I want to be our guy? We have a scavenger here, forest, river, rectify that split. We got a cavalry leader here that's going to help a little bit with the motorized. No, yeah, we'll go with Chapayev for our tanks. And Ivan, I think, needs to be promoted. He should be our field marshal. Hold up, what? Did I not promote him? Did I misclick something? There we go. Better. Okay. A pained plea. Her snow-white fur coat and crimson red lips were a sharp contrast to the suited at best and in rags at worst audience. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of Kansk. My name is Sofia Petrok. I was a wealthy upstart from the city of Tomsk. Started my father's business, took care of my kids. Everybody was taken from me. I'm not here to give a sob story. I'm here to say there's good in the world. Not everyone in the city was evil. Tomsk was pillaged. We lost everything. We are willing to not only live with this land, but love it. My only caution, let the people build equally. Don't thrust it upon them. All she could do was look to the members of the council and await her justice. Okay, so let's flip. Despotism reigns. Hold on. Hold on. Widen that a little bit. Yeah, despot. It's annoying that you couldn't see the T. Alright, gain base stability. Placing the transition under the jurisdiction of the army will ensure it remains peaceful. Man, despotism... The coin flip likes the despotism. Or, I don't know, just I keep trending up. I'm at 80% even though I've been coin flipping it. Wow. I wonder if we're going to get that, that uprising. Perhaps peace never had a chance in Russia. Big Comey, Big Comey. But Samara's got more divisions. So this actually could go either way. Oh. Okay, let's get y'all training, and we need to make sure that you all are like that. Okay, good. Okay, West, they've declared war on the thief territory of Yugra. So we're going to have communism, whatever we are, and Siberia. Probably. What? The Republic of China declares war on the Protection Army. Oh, right, yeah. Longyun. If God were real, we must abolish him. Many things are blamed for the downfall of Russia. Power-hungry generals, poor planning of Bukharin. What about the role of the church? Believing in God is opposed to the anarchic mindset in of itself. To be a servant of God is to be endowed of the power of the individual above all else. The motion to confiscate the wealth of the church is one of brutal debate, with the priest of Kansk engaging in a multiple-hour-long debate with Kansk over the use of the church for good and evil. In the end, the Security Council voted unanimously to handicap the church, de facto sealing them off from the General Assembly. Alright, flip. Despot. So that means burn the people's opiates. So that's going to change our religious law, which is what currently? I want to know. Our current religious law is that we are secularism, which gives us a little more stability. Oh, it's the happy human. Yeah, It's the happy human is like the logo for humanism, but it's like a little, you know, with the TNO thing. But this will change us to straight up state atheism, which hurts our stability, but we'll get more war support, helps with ideology drift defense, and daily political power gain goes up. Yeah, ideology drift defense. We're just still putting the gosh, at this point I'm waiting for the Social Democrats to be stronger than the Libertarian Socialists. Despotism reigns. 275 days on those main battle tanks. Well, we've still got a bunch of time. More than 3 years. Might have spoken too soon about Magadan losing. What's the capital of the Divine Mandate? Oh, nice. We got better industrial equipment. Cool. So we know what we'll work on next to try to get that even better. We'll come over here and get, import heavy machinery. Very nice. Okay, present the cure. Finally, liberty all-encompassing. Okay, all sick. I think this is going to be my last recording for the day. It's not that it's late in the day or anything, but my throat's a little worn down right now. So I kind of should rest it. How many times had Yuri Galenskov stood before the General Assembly, his companions at his side? How many wore he? He had developed a friendship with Ivan Stefanov. Thousands were crowding the square. Thank you for joining us. The greatest struggle to come enters its next stage. We will face enemies who wish to divide us, to subvert our agenda, to substitute their own. They wish to manipulate us, to force us back under the boot we crawled out of. Companions, will we let that happen? The assembled masses sang a chorus of liberation, making their stance clear. The state has no place here. Well, let's see what the coin says. Despot again! That's like the third in the row. Wow. So we're going to get a national spirit called The Cure is Anarchism, which increases ideological drift defense and gives us another 3% on the despotism. Oh, man. I need to do this coin flip thing sometime live with something else. No. Yeah, I don't care about any of those. Alright, so we're still making the best tanks we can for the time. We don't have much, but we know we can win with you. This is getting kind of ugly looking. Yeah, I think Magadan's gonna get this though, because any divisions they had here, they're gonna die. There it is. Samar declares on Comey. How's that administrative chaos? Did we get rid of that fast already? Cures anarchism. Oh yeah, we still have overextended administration, but it's doing pretty much nothing. Alright, yeah, we're already maxed out, I think, on the civilian. West Serbian People's Republic has defeated the thief territory of Yugra. Yeah, big Tumen here. Okay, now we can get to work on some of these other things. We got poverty rate there, which is always nice. Let's take a look at the poverty rate. This is developing quickly. We're doing 6 a month. Could we be going a little faster, maybe? Army experience gain daily, and a daily increase sounds pretty good. I'm sure we're gonna have time to do all this. RB professionalism. You give an inch, I'll take a mile. Give me it. You want an inch, I'll give you one. Babe, let's have some fun. Or no, how'd it go? It's roll me over in the clover. Want an inch, I'll give you one. Babe, let's have some fun. Roll me over. Wait, how's it go? It's like... Hold on. Want an inch, I'll give you one. It's a little cadence. Haven't done it in many years, obviously. I don't remember. Oh, whatever. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, but it's like, you keep obviously the inch is a reference to how many inches of yourself you're putting in your, it's like, want an inch, I'll give you 10 if I could fit it in, The struggle's real. The struggle is real. You got to be gentle. We're going to do... What's the priority here? Let's do the equipment. Okay. And over here, Army professionalism, like the sooner we do that, the better as well. Because we still have such a way to go just to get out of disgruntled veterans. And then this is good too. Like I wonder what the police, the militia will do. We got some land doctrine bonuses here. We need industry because we're way behind on some of this stuff. Like this, 1,000 days for the anti-tank. 1,000 days and we still wouldn't be at war, but still, it's a little bit ridiculous. Okay, yeah. Guardians of the Revolution. Let's do other cadences. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, baby, baby. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the fishing hole, honey, oh baby, be mine. Go to your left, your right, your left, your left, your right, your left. Hey, go to your left, your right, your left. Go to your left, your right, your left. Hey, I had a girl who lived on a creek, honey, honey. I had a girl who lived on a creek, baby, baby. I had a girl who lived on a creek. She was cute and she was sweet. Honey, oh baby, mine. I had a girl looked good and blue, honey, honey. I had a girl looked good and blue, baby, baby. I had a girl looked good and blue. She could make a fool out of you, honey, oh baby, be mine. Well, that killed some time. There we go. That's how you do it. So, Army experience gain, organization's up, recovery rate's up. Very nice. Okay, flawless legacy or welcome to the rehabilitated. Or welcome to rehabilitated. Holy crap! Well, this is actually going to increase authoritarian democracy, and yet let's see what's going to happen. So we've got 90% despotism, 5% social democracy, 5% libertarian socialism, and now we're going to just dunk in about 7.5% authoritarian democracy. Gosh, I really am wondering how the anarchists are going to be feeling about this. Please let me know in the comments, because on the one hand, it's like, this is the anarchy, isn't it? Anarchy, my dear, the brazen and the queer. We bow before you, anarchy, my dear. There it is. Magadan defeats the divine mandate of Serbia in a war. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. So, yeah, that is that. Sins of the Father. They never die. Can't wash this blood from our hands. Let the world... Oh, wait. No, we already did West Alaska. What am I doing? Yeah. All right. We've got... Night vision, infantry. Do I want to keep going in hard on the... I always am forgetting to improve my artillery. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta remember to make them kind of good too. Tumen still has Vorkuta and such to deal with. They got Lenin's mausoleum. Unorthodox Bolshevism. What's going on? Peace conference where? Is that Comey? No. Yeah, ooh, Comey. Looks like they're having a bad time. Oh, that's interesting. They make Arkhangelsk their capital. Is that when they're just when they're Soviets? Because they were like a break-off government? Well, well, well. Only the best of the best. Hold on. Samara unifies West Russia. I've never seen them do this. Pandora's box is forever closed. From their starting point as despised collaborators holed up around Samara, the Russian Liberation Army, or ROA, has defeated every potential foe and united all of Western Russia. Little is known of the former collaborator army except for its leadership headed by General Vlasov. Rumors from the fleeing refugees detail one General Buyachenko as Vlasov's second in command and his drive to maneuver the men of the ROA to revenge against Bolsheviks and Germans alike. The Reich has not commented on the rise of the Provisional Commissariat of Western Russia. No one knows how long Buyachenko and Vlasov's little empire will stand, but the rise of a militarized Russia on its doorstep is sure to become an unwelcome development for the Reich, should it continue attempts at national reunification. The anarchy is winding down? Actually, I think I once saw them win. In the West, at least. The commander, as he fastened himself, Mershenko, paced up and down the training grounds as his company went through the gauntlet. We need to weed out which men are cannon fodder and which will serve a purpose. Some call it brutal, others call it a cakewalk. Those who were actually involved in the mile-long trek through pig shit had their own word to describe the gauntlet. Hell. It's got a laugh out of Misharenko, who would lambaste them for complaining when they had never seen the horrors of the Wehrmacht as he had. Let's see. I had one of the new recruits, son of the infamous King Rurik's bodyguards. Wasn't eager any longer. He was trying to catch his breath. Walked over to the boy, tossed the rock on hand. Enjoying your break? No, sir, I wasn't on a break. So he's throwing stones at him. Now you're going to start lying with me. Sorry, sir, I'm climbing, sir. He'd learn. He'd probably be good one day, too. Sir, yes, sir. Manpower up, stability down. Lying to the officer, trying to act like you weren't taking a breath. Then you scratch a liar, you find a thief. But yeah, you know what? That's funny because I was talking about being in the military. I remember when I was up in Fort Sill that there was a building that had this quote from, was it Thucydides? Or actually, it might not have been one of Thucydides. It would have been one of his peers. But it was basically talking about what makes up an army. It's like, so the idea was, and this is in ancient Greece, of course, but it's like if you take 100 men, 10 of those men have no business even being there. Hold on. Ooh, education funding maybe? Or, hold on. Oh, man. We're kind of upgrading everything, but nothing's going super fast. Agriculture is going to get better soon, so we can wait on that. Let's get that industry research bonus. But yeah, I think he said 10 of them shouldn't even be there. Dead weight, right? 80 of them are just bodies. Then 9 of them are actual warriors who are going to do most of the fighting. And then 1 is the warrior who gets everybody else home. Was that Thucydides, though? You know what? I'm not... Might be one of those apocryphal things, though. Oh, come on now. I don't remember where in Fort Sill it was, by the way, before anybody asks. I remember in the break room we had when I was initially training to be the artillery, though, they had a mural of the poppies of a poppy field in the poem, the In Flanders Fields poem on the wall, which I thought was interesting. Because, you know, that's That's not an American poet. It's just one of those things. What do we want to do here? We got armor technology bonuses here again. Ooh, a lot of good stuff. I should have been waiting. Do I want to get silly and go for the helicopter? I don't know if we'll be able to build up an industry strong enough to build helicopters properly. But you know what? Oh, man. This is going to be some silly shit right here. We'll try it. Okay, give an inch to get you wow. You're listening to anything you'd said. I've committed my entire life to the struggle. We both watched too many young men die in the chaos of war. I brought you here to not to spar with you, but to lay the groundwork for generations long after us to continue the battle against the state. Neither of us will leave until we solidify a doctrine for warfare going forward. Okay. 2 heads, 1 plan. Alright. How's the army professionalism? We're still at just 6. Yeah, we gotta do better. I can come down here for that. But I kind of want that helicopter research bonus for the dankness. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. In the next one, we'll keep getting our armies ready, trying to get the industry up, but also get some quality up. Yeah, it's the industry stuff. It's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad, but we're trying. We're trying. Let's increase that. Okay. Well, anyway, you all have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.